Being the best isn't just about winning the trophy. It's about giving your everything and showing the world what you're made of. That's what I'm here to do.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Tiki here. Just wanted to quickly remind you guys that you can support your favorite creator using the creator code on the PUBG website. I'd appreciate it if you fill me in. Peace out. Enjoy the video. Mwah.
Guys, the stage is set. The players are in their chairs. The trophy is up for grabs. Without further ado, let's get this show started.
It doesn't matter what happens. 17 Gaming are not going to leave their drop spot, and 17, I believe, have gone public saying that they are willing to throw this tournament to keep Pachinki Picado for themselves. So that is not what Soniqs are going to be fighting for. They know that that is not a losing battle necessarily, but they have higher goals.
There's more to fight for
than
just Picado, Pachinki. Couldn't agree anything more. Let's see now match number 1 of 18.
We're looking at the map right now. I can tell you Impala is not being contested. Cerberus did concede that position to the Soniqs. And we are going to watch Soul with a very early win 94, trying to take a couple of shots towards third eye.
So out of the team's kind of forced into the mid-side belt. A fit in now. Howl eliminated. Na'Vi and Soniqs sharing a few points in between them. You can see Soniqs really want to deal with Heaven down below, but just seeing 3 being taken down from Cerberus might have them think the bit of it.
Only Uba remaining. Deals a little bit of damage.
He's in such a tough position. The issue for Daytrade is they can't really wrap into. The only entry without jumping over is exactly where Flash went down off of that gate right there. So Uba, nice angle for him, knowing the only spot he can really play here is in that exact position.
He's creeping forward. He wants to try and catch Daytrade off guard, potentially.
Wait.
Norrens has the shotgun, ready for the one and done. Pump and dump, he's going to go for the shot. That's at least going to be the information. While Belmont is going to confirm the kills that they knocked. And then, of course, the jump shot. He is going to get Na'Vi out of this. But Gen G.
Heaven is still alive in all of this. He found one before, now he finds Mime as well. All of a sudden, Soniqs just has H-Win left alive. Again, Gen G playing this one extremely passive, not wanting to one into Heaven. But Heaven is continuing to rack up points.
12 points for Ghibli right now, and it's been only Heaven for however long, for a long amount of time. The spray is going to come out from H-Win, not exactly going to find that knock, and then Gen G putting so much pressure from the opposite side, both these solos down into what feels like single-digit health points. They're just trying to fight to see who is going to go out first, because neither of them is escaping from Gen G. H-Win does go out to the blue, and Heaven sprayed down, and it's... Whoa, it's going to be the Molotov from H-Win to get that final kill, but now we're in the top 3 teams.
Yep. Here's the match leaderboard. It'll be pretty much the same as the overall leaderboard right now. This is game number 1 of the grand finals. Daytrade walks away with 15 massive points. Gen G right behind him. But as you go down that board, really, it's just those top 4 teams just sucked up so many kills.
Right.
Is that a symptom of how crazy this circle was?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Phase 7 shift, there was nobody in it.
Thank you so much, Talvis. Thank you so much, Martin, for the great analysis on the desk. We're headed on over to Erangel for the first time here in the grand finals. Hard North is where we are headed, so at least they're on the right, west to east side of the map, but only having bridges to cross over. That could cause some commotion.
But Chulin has been confirmed at 4 a.m. now, so we can actually pass Danimo on to 17, but Shao DD with a grenade. And the hole with Shao Bei. They are not going down in this pit just yet. While those heals happen, and Spyro is still out in the blue, and it's going to be Soniqs as well to third party this push. Soniqs have a small little rock to play with, and their ridge has just been, it's gotten smaller and smaller by the zone, and it seems to be, I think, fully eliminated. There's also barely a wall in play for the shooting range itself. It's really just Killia Kai, who's, I don't even think is in a shack, just proning out in the open.
He's got a ridge line on the US.
He's got a car. I guess that's something, right? But yeah, there's nothing to play for.
If Soniqs and Gen G ends up, if Ascendant and Gen G ends up fighting here, Soniqs has to make the wrap on the east. If the fight battles on the south, they have to make the play on south. And now you can see they're still not fully committed to any decisions just yet as knocks come through on both sides.
Killia Kai down. They should know his position. Sneakers has approached as well to stay pitted. They're just waiting for the first knock. Relo's going to be feeding all the information.
Yep. In the meantime, Chris finds the double. We know him to be the M249 player. Finds the double, gets the flushes onto Soniqs players as well, and they're in trouble trying to make their way off the hill. And now, in the meantime, over towards the other NA team, trying to fend off against the entirety of 17.
Ascent do get eliminated. We're looking at our top 4 right now, but it's looking like it's going to be only a matter of time before we see 3, because Luminosity did 17.
Yeah.
Oh, they just have blood in their eyes. 17 now out of frag grenades, only throwing flashes. Relo forced to rush forward because of the smoke, and then Logos with the angle can't quite quite get the knock. Suju was able to get the first, but then Xiaobei swinging over the top side. Only one member of Luminosity remaining.
And all of the commotion happening here, 17 is forced to go for the res. Gen.G in the meantime wrapping up towards the hillside as they hear Soniqs leave. This could be Gen.G setting themselves up for a very good win here. Now you see the push came through from Soniqs. They have to frap that down. Nice plays coming through from Gen.G.
But Gen.G are rushing forward. They want to take out H-Win, the last member of the Soniqs, and he is bleeding out. He is burning. DG98 does get caught in the cross of the road. And 17 Gaming, they only have a small level of this wall to work with.
The smokes are fading. Smoke is gone, but he has enough of a ridge line to sit behind. 1 up, 2 up. Now they're hearing the footsteps. Here comes the flashes on forward. Xiaobei's holding the cross, trying to sit and wait for it. They're crawling for infos, but to get hit by it, not gonna happen. Gen.G back to kick off the grand finals.
They look terrible in groups, but something changed in them in losers, and now they win 2 games in a row.
Here we are on the overall leaderboard right now. Gen.G is at 33 already, which is absolutely wild. Not what I expected when I showed up here today in the first 2 games.
It is Miramar once again here at PGS1. Let's fire it up. Let's get over to the Dusty Dunes. Circle is going to go that way, though.
Yeah.
So now, now I think it's even less likely. Since they're both dead center, you don't want to get involved in some of those early scrapes.
And it is still only 2 members of Twisted Minds here, which means that unlikely to get pushed. They might just stay here as very, very unhappy neighbors, but Shrimzy with another knock on to Perfectix. Power going for the revive, and Schofield recognizes this.
Schofield has an opportunity, but only 2 shotgun bullets left, and Spyro's just faster. Now Gen.G's Foxy up top it's Taman actually who gets that first knock. They're going to immediately rush downstairs, trying to see if they can catch SDK off guard. They're going to get 1. It's only Foxy alive. Vegas trying to outdo him, cannot. It's actually Tiggleton who gets involved, but it's going to be just barely SDK winning. And now Longsker doesn't feel like he has any other choice than to try to get to the Soniqs, and they're having none of it. Win, going to be good for that quick one. Interesting, Hisaki and Cerberus still have a bit of overview on this position because of that high ground. Mika as well getting involved with that SKS. Emas trying to do what he can to put some more damage down through the smokes, and everybody is shooting into LG right now. Mime gets another knock.
Why is Mime out there? Mime really playing like BO right now. I mean, it's a good angle, it's a good opportunity. Can't blame Luminosity for trying to take this spot, but they're just getting peppered by so many different angles. It was really their only safe play, but even then, it's just falling apart.
It is just on the boys at the bottom, and they're done. They are in a lot of trouble right now as Cerberus just has Hisaki left. Tycon is basically dead to rights. What a hold there. It's Chris, completely unnoted in that shack by Cerberus, it feels like.
And it was just a dry run to get up there, if you remember. In fact, it's even Mika on the opposite shack, on the opposite angle. So Ascent just still playing this aggressive as if they were a full 4-man squad. They're not giving up any room, any space to the stronger teams in terms of manpower.
SDK going to try to wrap to the north, going to try to take one of these few pieces of real estate that's left in there, but it's going to get some help from the Soniqs. H-Win just takes Mika out.
Yeah, Mika wanted to deal some damage to SDK trying to defend that position, which would have been the right play, but unfortunately revealing himself.
And now the Soniqs want to wipe LG out. Tons of damage to Relo. Flood so low. Tiggleton finds the spray, gets the knock. Relo literally at about 1 HP here. Those grenades very likely to finish the job. They got the heal up. Oh, they're still good enough. Nice throws.
The double up is what did it, but it is no longer necessary because they have a wide hillside to fan out across, and with Chris eliminated 4 versus 3, that's a potential knock for STK. But Shrimzy on to Vegas. That's the opener that Soniqs needs.
That's huge now. The Soniqs, it's only a 2v4 at this point. H-Win gonna lead the charge, taking some damage. Purdy Curdy trying to do what he can to keep the Soniqs at bay, but this gives him the opportunity to get to the hillside, to get within grenade range. But Kurt is really, really good at grenades himself, but he's been knocked to just Alo left here. He's still got a Groza, still dangerous in his hands. Alo just prones down, but the utility is too much for Alo to bear, and it is going to be the Soniqs taking game number 3 with a 13-kill chicken dinner.
They got some good shifts in their favor in that compound. That is not, you cannot lie about that, but they made it work. 13 kills, they won the game that they were supposed to win. So a really good response to Gen.G's back-to-backs.
Let's look at the overall leaderboard and see exactly where everyone stands. Soniqs takes over the lead off the back of that win with 40 total points. Gen.G does slide to second, but it's not as far ahead as it used to be. 17 and Tiamba at 25 and 23. And as Cameron said before the last game, After that, it gets awfully close. Well, it's time for everyone to get up into the high ground, see if they can get the win. We're heading to the lush lands of Erangel next with the beautiful voices of the Cammy D and Paper Thin.
17 aren't spreading out to ruins to steal a vehicle from Twisted Minds, but what a phase one. It was a normal plane path, normal drop locations. Of course the circle has to throw its chaos into the mix. You wouldn't expect it at all. In fact, Soniqs are just sending it across. I'm sure they're looking for the potential, but it's not going to be with the same level of scrutiny.
Here we go. Boxy with the pre-grenade, the spray onto Shrimzy, that's one. Can he get the follow-up? The grenade doesn't hit the car with two. And now the crossfire comes down. Taming's got two more. Mime here trying to do what he can. He has to get out of dodge. There is no hope for him except to escape at this point.
So there might be a fight there. And Tiggleton, no, Tiggleton wants to get some points. Finds an opportunistic drop. And with the frag grenade, should be a kill confirmed. What does Daytrade do to respond?
Yeah, Belmont there. Just able to scooch far enough away from that frag. Tiggleton out in the open, does finally connect, gets the flush, but he's going to pay the price. It's going to be Nerns and Poochills combining to get the knock and the finish. And I even see a VSS floating out there for Flash. I don't know what's going on. All right, Mime is going to be flirting with Ghibli, but seems like he is not interested to commit just yet. Oh, what a shot from Glaz. Oh! Right as that vehicle is trying to stabilize, Glaz with the Car 98 finds the head of Mime.
But as you pointed out, Gen G got one extra point over Soniqs after that trap, but both of them will still be in the top of the leaderboard.
For sure, and on top of that, no matter what here, even Danawa, you're in 8 points right now. If you have a double-digit kill win game, you're straight into the top 6, top 7 still.
Number 5 here on the day here at PGS1. Again, I had to do some quick math. I'm like, how many games of video? Okay, yeah. All right, let's get into it. It's time for Miramar.
17 Soniqs, while it's not inside Picado, they will still find one another.
Vegas and Penta down below, trying to hold the line here, but still Daytrade is fanning out around this fight.
Yep, they're trying to see how much they can get of it for themselves, and this fight continues on the south side too. As Tiggleton wraps around one finds two, almost gets the third around the corner. Tick fully blinded, has to back off, and now Xiao Wu over the side finds one in return.
Lil Ghost is there for the quick flush. Shrimzy, the last one alive for the Soniqs, trying to salvage this fight. He's got 2 more members of 17, maybe 3 if they can get this res onto Xiao Bei.
So Na'Vi, full control out towards the west.
Shrimzy gonna get one here. Xiao Bei now trying to push in. Shrimzy very beat up. One bullet's gonna get it. Yeah, he found it. The help from Mime not coming just yet. 2 members left here for 17. And Mime is just really trying to hold the angles, trying to protect the outside of the building, but it doesn't matter. Mel there is going to find the angle and find the kill.
But 12 points ahead of Gen G and Soniqs now, Navi, with this game here. Not so many placement points as Gen G, but still super consistent and high amount of kills here. 36 for them. That's kind of crazy.
Well, we're ready to turn it up. Thank you very much, Desk, as we get over into Erangel for our last game of the day. Here comes Na'Vi right into the Soniqs. The Soniqs here have set up for this position. Can they get any kills? Can they get any knocks? There's one. Shrimzy, H-Win with another. The Soniqs are doing a ton of damage, and yeah, Mel got Mime, but H-Win trying to finish the job, and he will. The Soniqs put Na'Vi right back out of the lobby.
That is exactly how they want to start this one off. Started in second place in this one, now take out first place. Looking good if they want to try and see if they can claim first place by the end of day 1. That was impressive. Xiao Wu out victorious as Twisted Minds fall in 6th. And now this battle was bound to happen as well, but it's actually a send. Kind of falling to Soniqs. I thought they would get the better hand of it, but just have not been in the position to really get anything going. Have to make a play on forward. I think they saw Mika was alone now. Smokes, early smokes been deployed, but they're under fire from pretty much half the server left remaining.
Yeah, these shots are good from Apocalypse. Shrimzy did get Mika. Tiggleton has been flushed on the backside. It's only a couple players left. The vehicle explosion is going to land on top of it. Oh my God.
What is it with cars just wrecking people today, even after they explode?
Dude, it's been one of those days. It's one of those days, dude.
Adds to the chaos. Apocalypse finds one, but because of, I was going to say because of the speed, Mime might just be able to fall back behind that smoke, but Little Ghost takes him out. So Shrimzy might be able to get H-Win up here, but other than that, not a whole lot's going to happen for them. And to make matters worse, the circle just shifted away from them again.
How much extra utility 17's able to scrape up in that hospital throughout the fight. Shrimzy did go down to the blue. Lil Ghost watching the exits. Flash has already been knocked for Daytrade. He's not going to go for it. He has a Groza.
He has a gross.
This is like one of the few moments where I'm like, just please go for it. Okay.
There was nothing to go.
That being said, it was a phenomenal game from 17 Gaming. 11 kills, really navigated that late game well.
Whenever the next circle, second circle shifted west, they came in, they forced Twisted Minds to turn around, took the warehouse, read the idea that Tiampa only had one player, stole the position away, end game, all theirs.
Let's see, end of day today. Where do the teams stand? Na'Vi finishes in first place with 54. Soniqs and 17 coming in second and third, right behind them. It is a 3-horse race at the top, but they're not that separated from the mid-pack. The mid-pack really tight all the way down to 15.
Yeah, I mean, even, you know, you can do one good game and you're literally in the top 6 quite easily here. So super close still.
There you have it. That was the inside look on day 1 of the Grand Finals. We're going to be back same time, same place tomorrow for day 2 of the Grand Finals. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.